In this video, we'll walk you through the process of setting up a Modernize Ping Post buyer. For this example, we have some sample Modernize API specs. You'll begin by copying and pasting the ping URL into your buyer setup and replacing host with the staging/test environment. Once you've successfully tested your buyer and are ready to go live, you'll replace this section of the URL with the production environment. The request method will be post, and the payload type will be form. You'll then build your ping payload using the required fields. Fields are case sensitive, so we always recommend copying and pasting the field name from the API specs into your payload builder to avoid any potential typos. You'll begin with ping type, which is only required on the ping. Next is tag ID. When you take your campaign live, you'll use your production tag ID. But for testing, ensure that you enter the test tag ID shown in the specs here. Continue building your payload with the fields that are required on the ping. Now that the basic fields have been set up, it's time to look at the service-specific parameters. You only need to include the ones that are specific to the service that this campaign is built for. Our campaign here is for HVAC, but for example, if you were setting up a Windows campaign, you would need to add number of windows and Windows project scope as additional fields to your buyer payload. You can determine what service-specific fields your campaign needs by reviewing the fields table and checking under the required column. However, if you are still unsure, you should contact your Modernize rep for more details. Either Jornaya Lead ID token or Trusted Form token are required in both the ping and the post. When your payload is complete, it will resemble the one seen here. The header content type is automatically filled out for you when you select the payload type. For the response mapping for a successful lead, the condition will be key equal with, the key will be status, and the value will be success. Because the buyer returns the real-time price in the ping response, you can choose to have LeadProsper track it when storing analytics. Toggle the real-time price option to on and enter price as the real-time price key. The send post if section is useful if you only want to sell the lead to a buyer if the price is greater than a certain amount. Next is the post setup. Copy and paste the post URL and select the request method and payload type. Ping token will be a unique value taken from each ping. To grab this value, enter ping token as the field and LP ping response : ping token as the campaign field shortcode. Continue adding the fields that are required on the post. Once your payload is complete, it will resemble the one seen here. Once again, the header content type is automatically filled out for you. For the response mapping for an accepted lead, the condition will be key equal with, the key will be status, and the value will be accepted. For a duplicated lead, the condition will be key equal with, the key will be validation message, and the value will be lead already submitted for the vendor's match. That's it for setting up a Modernize Ping Post buyer. If you have any questions, please use the support button or email us at support@leadprosper.io.